Welcome, friends, to Small Claims. Each week, we'll journey into the ever chaotic, always entertaining world of the 2025-2026 council season. At the center of it all is our commissioner, Dan Marks, part referee, part ringmaster, and the man tasked with keeping this unpredictable league from spiraling into total madness. Then there's me, Kartik Reddy, longtime competitor, perennial bridesmaid, and a seasoned skeptic when it comes to my own luck in this league. Together, we'll untangle the wins, the blunders, and the rivalries that keep us coming back week after week. No more stalling. Let's make our claims. Hey everyone, thanks for joining Small Claims. You might be wondering what this is, and what this is a faux podcast or a real podcast, whatever we're going to call it, that Dan and I are going to do on a week-by-week basis with three specials. The three specials are going to be today, which is our preseason, right before our draft. We'll definitely do a mid-season because that's when Dan's really pushing out those mid-season awards, and we're going to do an end of the season. So maybe we should think about, do we need to do one post-draft?
That's a good question. Yeah. I mean, it's a really good opportunity to talk about how we feel like people... Well, I don't think we do a special post-draft.
All right, we'll just do a normal podcast. Yeah. So we're just going to do week over week, and at the end of the day, this is going to take place of the Wes Anderson, Edgar Wright type of movies or videos that we were trying to do. So the way this is going to work is we're going to have a few topics to talk about. We might have some ad breaks. We might have some special guests from time to time calling in. Who knows? We'll see how we go. But for today, hey, this is our preseason review. So you might be wondering why we were asking for the keepers about 5 days early. I don't know, hopefully that wasn't annoying, Fitz. I kept messaging you while you're working. I hope Scott realized that he did send it in and we were all set. I don't know. But maybe this goes to show you. We got other things going on. How about we just maybe don't procrastinate and we just get our keepers in? Dan already knows what they are.
I mean, I guess most of them correctly.
Yeah, so guys, we don't have that many great players. Maybe just send them in next time. All right. So what are we starting off with today, Dan? We're going to jump in.
Last season recap.
All right. What happened last season?
So last season, we'll start off with heading to the draft and where the regular season finished.
Sure. Let's do it.
So you finished in last.
You don't have to say it that way, but it happened.
Then it was Scott.
But hold on.
Yes.
Everyone got hurt. Now
I mean, they basically put out a warning to any players that could possibly end up on your fantasy squad not to go there.
Wide receivers especially.
Free agency, people got to work.
Yeah, people got to work.
Yeah. And then you and Scott were vying for that, and Scott decided he wanted to win for some reason. Yep. No one understands what he does most of the time.
Smartest guy.
Then it's Daly, Emmett, Johnny, Dan Martins, Steve, Hardy, and then Fitz and I.
Steve got up a lot higher than I thought he did.
He's got a decent team.
Yeah, he did all right. And Fitz in second place again.
Yeah, I mean, Fitz has been to the championship a number of times, a lot of regular season wins as well. He's got a solid team again. Yeah.
Huh. Good job, Fitz.
Yeah. He's got 1.5.
1.5. That's right. Steve's got the other half of that championship.
Yeah. And due to, frankly, a great year by Jamar Chase, I tied Scott's single-season points record. And then I faced Fitz in the championship. And I got to be honest, I mean, during that, I was sweating it out a little bit. The Chargers kicker put up 17 points. I believe that Derrick Henry put up 32. Mahomes put up 30. And then going into the back half of games, I didn't think I stood much of a chance.
How did you win?
So, frankly, it was Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
He ended up having a monster game.
So we just need one guy.
I mean, a lot of times, yeah. And then Laporta scored a late touchdown to give me the win. So I do think I got a little bit lucky.
So I think Dan Martins and I were right when the season broke out, when we were doing our picks last year. Hey, guys, maybe don't let Dan get everybody.
It was fair.
Maybe you don't trade Sam Laporta to Dan. And that burned you in the end of the day, didn't it? I'm not gonna go after Fitz that much on this. I just wanted to give him a shout out. So you being the champion,
Yep.
how was the champion summer?
It was good. I actually just got the trophy last weekend from my brother and from Johnny.
Why? What?
Well, Johnny had it the previous year.
Oh, but shouldn't you have had it since?
I should have, but I mean, Fitz held on to it for a long time. John didn't get enough time with it, so I wanted him to have a little more time with it. And honestly, I've won so many times. Like I can wait a little bit.
Okay. The asshole is coming out already.
Everyone's got talent.
Anything else going on this summer?
Yeah, I got dumped again.
Okay.
Other than that, just been working a lot. Like you've been working a lot.
Yeah, I've been working a lot.
And just been traveling a lot for work. I mean, 6 out of 10 weeks I was on the road, so I'm ready to take a little vacation, settle in, get ready for the draft, and have some fun.
Well, everyone out there, let us know if you want us to do another podcast where we just talk about work and how fucking boring it is and how much of it takes from our lives. It might be interesting. There is some fun gossip. I will hold off on one wild fucking story from my job. I still haven't told you about it.
Really?
Because it's super weird and I was supposed to tell Matt last night. Anyway, so let's not get into the gossip.
Yeah, we'll be doing that later.
Yeah. So, oh my God. So what's going on in the NFL season? Before we jump in, thanks for everyone sending in the keepers. Mm-hmm. We're going to jump into that in a little while. But let's kind of go over the landscape of the NFL season. What's changed? What's gone on? What are the odds of Taylor Swift doing the Super Bowl halftime show?
A lot of people, we were having that conversation the other day, and typically you do the halftime show for free, and Taylor's always refused to do it unless she gets paid.
No, technically she said the only reason I won't do it is because I don't own all my music.
Oh, is that why?
And now she owns all her music.
Oh, interesting.
And during that podcast...
Because then she'll make more money.
With Kelsey Bell, she talked about Sourdough a lot. Who's the mascot for the 49ers? Sourdough something.
Oh, okay.
And then she kept saying this one number, 42 or something like that.
Okay.
What was the 42nd stop on her tour?
Apparently San Francisco.
Levi Stadium.
Okay. All right. Cool. Got it. So she's very subtle.
So I'm thinking, I think she kind of, I think I might need to throw some money at this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not
a bad idea.
That's not the big part of this season. It's like, what? Do you any?
I mean, for me, the thing that is common in a lot of off seasons that happen this off season that I don't personally, I think it's one of the most overrated things, which is the rotation of wide receivers. I think that wide receivers are overpaid, and I think that there's this kind of weird optimism. No, they're not all black. A lot of them are. But
thank you. Okay, keep going.
But you get a lot of these rotations and changes as if it's supposed to make a big deal, and I really don't necessarily think it does.
Think quarterbacks are overpaid?
Absolutely.
Okay, just make sure.
Absolutely.
Just make sure.
There's no question about it.
Oh, keep going.
But you had Devontae Adams go to the Rams.
Yep.
Cooper Kupp then went to Seattle.
Yep.
DK Metcalf went to the Steelers.
Yep.
Sent George Pickens to the Cowboys.
Yep.
You had Diggs go to the Patriots.
Did anyone get better from those moves?
Well, right, and then Debo went to Washington. It's just like, right, you'd have this rotation of players, and I really don't. I mean, I think it's rare that a wide receiver makes. What's important is a wide receiver quarterback connection and keeping it and staying consistent.
Yeah.
A lot of times when they switch teams, like they might do okay, but I feel like their production typically falls a little bit.
Yeah.
You get some outliers, but for the most part, like, hey, Tyreek, he got his $30 million a year with the Dolphins, still didn't win a playoff game.
Yeah.
So I think it's an overrated aspect, but it's something that gets talked about and is big every NFL season.
Okay. How do you feel about the running backs getting paid?
I think running backs should get paid. Running backs will touch the ball 330 times. So wide receivers lucky, they'll get targeted 120. It's just not the same.
Saquon got paid?
Saquon got paid.
Anyone else? No.
Kyren Williams and Chuba Hubbard both got extensions.
Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him in a little bit.
Yeah. Trying to think, did anyone else get an extension from running back perspective? Cook was holding out, but now he's holding in, trying to get his extension.
Okay.
I believe.
Don't know what that.
That's it. I think it's like, hey, I'll still go to camp, but I'm not happy. I tried that.
I go to work.
I tried that
at work every day. I'm not happy.
It didn't work out.
I'm not getting more money.
Yeah.
I can tell him that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work. Not gonna happen.
Tried.
Can't do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for them. I mean, then you have the other, like Rodgers went to the Pittsburgh. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but nothing else, huh? Okay.
Nothing I can really think of. Am I missing something?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm just trying to think about. Oh, the question I wanted to ask. We'll just get a Super Bowl prediction out right now. I mean, that's not the main focus of this podcast. What we're going to talk about is our season and our details. But I think a topic. I think the people out there want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we think will be representing the AFC and who will represent the NFC?
That's a good question.
Not a hard one.
Yeah, I didn't think about it at all though. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I'm really excited for basketball. So like I was preparing for that. Like so much has happened, but I'll stick to the topic at hand. I feel like this could be the Bills' year to finally get to the Super Bowl, and then on the NFC side, it's the Eagles have the best roster in the league still. So I really don't see someone toppling them down. The Lions just lost both of their coordinators. I just feel like that's
they also had 10 defensive players that were hurt last season, all starters.
I know, but the Eagles have their entire team coming back.
Yep.
It's the best roster in the NFL, in my opinion.
Yep.
So
I'm thinking Eagles Lions for the most part, just on that side.
They can't play each other.
I know, no, just on that side, and then I'm thinking on the AFC because I just need him to win one.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, one. Oh. Give me one. Let Lamar Jackson. And actually, let's be real. Nobody's stopping him. He said it. Nobody's stopping him from getting it done. Mm-hmm. He's stopping himself from getting it done.
Well, in his defense, Mark Andrews dropped 2 very big passes last year.
Yeah, and that man is, spoiler alert, not keeping that asshole. Hey. So we're moving on from that.
I still like him.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break before we jump into our keepers. And then Dan's also going to rate them, and I'm going to make some comments about them and see what I think about them. And I will just preface, I've studied not.
This podcast is brought to you by the New Jersey Urology Clinic. Hate surprises? Turn that oops into a nope with one quick snip so you and your partner can stop crying looking at your bank account, crying from lack of sleep, and crying from remembering when you could go out with the boys with no responsibilities. Vasectomies, for when you love your partner but won't love another baby.
All right, so we're jumping back into this. Hope you enjoy the ad break. We'll have a new sponsor, I think, every single episode. We got this all lined up just for you guys. That's how we're raking in the money so we can do this job. These beers aren't cheap, right? This phone, this laptop, this microphone, not cheap.
He has to walk 7 blocks.
I got to walk for 12 minutes to get here. Someone's got to pay me.
Yeah.
So we got the right ads out there. So
time is money.
Hopefully everyone listened to that last ad. I'm curious what it was, but we'll just move on from here. So we're going to jump into the keepers. So again, everyone, thanks again for getting your keepers in a little bit early this season. And the way we're going to reveal these keepers, we will send a message after the podcast is aired at least a day, and you can have them on the list. But we thought this would be a fun way for us to reveal through power rankings. So these are our commissioner's power rankings, and we're going to go from number 1 through number 10. And if you are number 10, just take it as a test or an opportunity to be competitive and try to crawl your way back into this. I don't know who it's going to be. I'm pretty confident it ain't me. So let's go. Who's number 1? Yeah.
Number 1 is Emmett.
Fuck that.
Look,
that's where we're starting.
Take solace in the fact that either way, if not for that trade.
Let's talk about the trade.
Okay, we'll get into it now.
Break it. What happened?
Emmett.
And what drugs were in play?
I mean, I'm sure there was alcohol, but so Emmett traded Malik Neighbors and the number 2 pick in the draft for Justin Jefferson.
Number 2 overall, not second round pick.
Number 2 overall for Justin Jefferson, and I think he got a future draft pick in return. No, maybe he didn't.
No, maybe he didn't.
Maybe he didn't.
So you said Malik Neighbors the second overall pick for
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
I think Emmett feels, and I agree, that he is the best keeper. He has a chance to win right now, and he's going for it. The reason it's a bad trade is because I don't know how wide of a gap there is between those two. They're both dealing with basically rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah. But one's got Jameis Winston in the holster.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty great.
But
for Jameis Winston.
the reason I really downvote this trade and I sell it is because giving away the number 2 pick in the draft, when you already have probably the best keepers, he could have gotten
Ashton Jeanty. Emmett could have gotten Ashton Jeanty. Let's make that very clear to everyone out there.
Yeah, he's going number 2.
He's going number 2, Daly. Welcome to Ashton Jeanty party.
Okay. Sure, he could have gotten him or Omarion Hampton.
Okay.
One or the other.
Yep.
And that would have just been, a force, and he would have been ready to then have another, with those players, he then has another guy to trade the next year to get more draft picks to keep building. So I just think that overall didn't really help him. So his keepers are Bijan Robinson, Justin Jefferson, Devon Achane, Brian Thomas Jr., Fred Warner, and Aiden Hutchinson, who are also both top 3 at their position.
Wow.
Yeah. His team is stacked. Imagine if instead of Justin Jefferson, it was Malik Neighbors and the second round and the number 2 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, I agree.
That is an unbelievable team.
I know. His team is stacked.
Okay.
Team is stacked.
Okay, well done, Emmett.
I know.
So I guess maybe not trading away the... Did it get that much better?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm now...
If it was a straight up trade,
maybe.
Okay. I mean, I think you can even make a little bit of an argument that maybe Daly would have owed him like a 7th rounder because he's getting 4 years younger than Neighbors. But anyway.
All right, so Emmett, you have the number 1 keepers according to our commissioner.
All right. Number 2 is the commissioner. It's myself.
So just so everyone else notices, because I'm sure you realize both marks are at the top.
Oh, you think I want to give Emmett number 1? No.
Yeah.
I had to. All right, so I'm keeping A.J. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Kyren Williams, Jamar Chase, Budda Baker, and Max Crosby.
Yes. So I wish I can call him Dan Martin right now. We can talk about how we let this happen. And this is going to happen again. Everyone's going to just let you take all these players. Emmett's going to scream, how'd you let him get Lamar? But that is your team. That is a very strong team. Everyone seems pretty healthy. And it's not much different than what we kind of expect going into this year after a championship run last year.
I mean, yeah, it's basically the exact same players 2 years in a row. So,
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Let's just jump into number 3. You don't have to keep hearing that.
So here's where I want to preface that, in my opinion, 3, 4, and 5, basically coin flips, in my opinion. All 3 of them are pretty even, and I made a couple. The reason I chose them in this order, I'll get into.
Okay.
So number 3, I have Hardy. Bucky Irving could have a breakout year. Rachaad White was slowly losing carries, and he's the guy this year. That offense is going to...
Bucky Irving's not a rookie?
No.
Okay. I did not know that.
He's not.
That is Scott moment.
He had a good year last year.
That is Scott moment.
I believe he was the top 15 running back last year. James Cook was, I think, the 5th best running back last year. Saquon was number 1. So he has Bucky Irving, James Cook, Saquon Barkley, and then Tyreek Hill. I know people are lukewarm on Tyreek, but he's 1 season removed from 1,800 yards and 13 touchdowns. Last year, Tua was hurt. He still had 1,000 yards and 6. So if he gets anywhere in between that range, that's a monster.
I'm now realizing why I was never just bad at drafting running backs. There are no running backs. There are no running backs to pick from.
There are none. We'll get into that later. And then his defensive keepers are Zaire Franklin, number 1 linebacker in the league, and Jesse Bates III. Number 4, I've got Kartik.
It's me. It's
Kartik.
Me, guys.
Puka Nacua, Nico Collins, Jahmyr Gibbs, all top 15 dynasty keepers.
Hey, don't forget the home.
And Chuba Hubbard, but
Where
I'm
does he
just
play?
clarifying. He's probably like 40th.
Carolina running back.
Carolina running back.
Kartik loves his Carolina running back.
What are you going to do without them? Really, what would you do without them?
I don't know. Maybe win a fucking season.
And then he's got Levante David and Kevin Byard III.
Yeah, a lot of thirds.
Yeah, and the last one in this group is Fitzy. So Fitz has Chase Brown, who really started to break out towards the end of last year. Mike Evans, Mr. Consistency. Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Ernest Jones the fourth, and Nick Cross. So again, I felt like all three of these teams are solid. They have really good players, and depending on a couple swings here or there, any one of them could finish in different places.
I'm thinking, how relieved were you that Fitz actually kept Chase Brown, because we were a bit worried. He doesn't swing on the young side like you and others. He tends to go for the oldies.
That's
and at the end of the day, he went Chase Brown. Smart move. Bit of a surprise. Bit of relief.
Well, I've spent time with older and younger.
Focus.
Sorry, yes,
Facts
the
are
young
facts.
side.
Just
Uh-huh.
relieved or surprised.
I was in my Fitz is very loyal. We all know this as friends. He is very loyal to his players. He will stick with the same guys for a long time. I'm excited that he decided to put Mahomes on the bench and bring in someone who has more upside opportunity and long-term keeper potential.
Okay.
It makes things more challenging, makes things more interesting. So I was excited for him.
Cool.
I'm glad he made the choice.
So that's 1 through 5.
It's 1 through 5.
Now we're on to the back half of the league.
We are into the back half of the league. I don't think that this is a big drop down by any means. You then go to Steve. Steve has Christian McCaffrey, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, and Joe Burrow for offense, and then Fuye Oluokun, Quincy Williams for defense.
Number 1, great pronunciation.
Thanks.
Number 2, sign of a heart of a team that's struggling, keeping a quarterback. Keeping a quarterback. Let's talk about that.
So I'm with you. I don't like keeping quarterbacks personally. I think that you can get them kind of arguably at any point in time. And
didn't believe in Travis Kelce enough.
No.
Didn't want to keep him.
I think that's
that ship has sailed. It's over.
I mean, I think that
Didn't
he
want to
maybe
keep him?
finishes as the 5th best tight end this year, maybe.
I don't know. Could be rejuvenated. Who knows?
But I agree. Look, Burrow is going to finish as a top 5 quarterback. I mean, they don't have a defense. They're going to throw the ball all game. So there's no question about that. He could go nuts this year. He could end up number 1. We could see.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just realized something. Christian McCaffrey, and they just traded for another running back, Brian Robinson Jr.
Oh, that officially go through?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
I believe it
didn't see
did.
that.
Hey, we might get surprised. We can look it up really quick.
Yeah, check that real quick.
Just
I'll
tell
keep
me what
going.
you feel if I'm wrong.
I know the Commanders put him on the trade block. I didn't know that it officially happened yet.
Commanders trading Robinson to 49ers. 6th
Oh.
round pick, I think.
Oh, wow.
2026 6th round pick.
I wonder if, that's just more of a, because Brian Robinson could take a beating, and so maybe that's an aspect.
Many men, dog.
Yeah.
He was the one that got shot,
Mm-hmm.
and they played 50 Cent, Many Men, when he walked out.
Mhm.
The hardest, coldest run into the field I have ever seen.
Yeah. So after Steve, we go to Daly. He's keeping Josh Allen, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brock Bowers, TJ Watt, and Derwin James Jr. He's got a lot of good young talent on this team.
Yeah.
Hopefully Brock Bowers will catch a few more touchdowns from Geno. Marvin Harrison. I don't believe in Kyler Murray as a quarterback, but we'll see.
Kyler Murray doesn't believe in Kyler Murray as a
I
quarterback.
know. But yeah, so we come in Daly at 7th.
So we're left with two left. We're now into the bottom 2?
No, 3. He was
Oh,
7th.
are we? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
so we got 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, who's 8?
You're already just kicking people out of the league.
They all feel like they're
8
not that
is
good.
Johnny, which this is the part that's crazy. Because
This is a surprise.
2 years ago, we would have said that he had the best keepers.
Yeah.
But alas, Aaron Rodgers, as he does, goes to a team and absolutely destroys it.
Yeah.
But we have Xavier Worthy, CeeDee Lamb, still great, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Micah Parsons, and Brian Branch. Now, still quality players, but I just think there's so many question marks with Justin Fields at quarterback. Does he still carry his weight at the goal line? Does he build a connection with Wilson? And then I like Xavier Worthy. We're going to see what happens, though. There's a lot of, we'll see with Rashee Rice.
Okay,
But
I can see that.
opportunities.
But here's a fun fact. I saw Micah Parsons at the Australian Open in January of this year. You know why I saw him in January?
Why?
Cowboys don't make the playoffs, Steve. John, same thing. Cowboys don't make the playoffs. He ain't got shit to do. He went and just did what he wanted to do.
That's very fair.
Yeah. There are not many black people in Australia.
They were a joke of a team.
Boom. There he is. Micah Parsons.
Nice.
All right. Now we're into their bottom 2.
All right, now number 9 is Scott. He's got Jalen Waddle, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Lad McConkey, Jaden Daniels, Zach Bond, and Deshaun Elliott. Now,
Forever optimist.
I mean, he's got a good young squad. We don't.
Yeah.
Lad McConkey and Jackson Smith and Jigba could be really good. And then, there's opportunities there. He got 3 of these keepers from Emmett in a trade.
Yeah.
So he's rebuilding, but I think he did it the right way.
Let me throw out. I mean, we were not here to sit here and give advice. I mean, that's not what we're trying to do. Nor do we think that's generally fair if we were to do that, because we're not talking about everybody. But I do want to make a comment about Scott. Would you, if you were in Scott's position, would you entertain maybe even trading this pick for maybe a future really early draft pick?
So he doesn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Because he traded it to Emmett for these keepers.
Not great. Okay.
But Emmett is then used that pick to trade to Daly to get Justin
and
Jefferson.
I see how that's.
But to your point, I mean, he did get Emmett's second rounder.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would trade anybody. The problem in what you referred to earlier when you're talking about running backs, there aren't any.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 wide receivers and a quarterback.
Okay.
I expect him to go running back the first 3 rounds. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if he has enough time, but he's got to go after running backs pretty hard.
Yeah. Scott, you hear that? Running backs.
Yeah.
When you print out that list of players, you get all of them. You can't be saying to us during the draft, that guy's not on my list. That's our hint. Get a long list of running backs. And
Nice.
Who rounds out the end? Who's the one that we feel really needs to put in some effort in this draft to find his way out of the bottom?
Yeah, it's tough. So Martins is last. I think that he knows that as well, but it's not hopeless. He does have good players. Just it's kind of that all of his offensive keepers will probably get drafted at the end of the 3rd into 4th round. So he just doesn't have that superstar. He doesn't have what a lot of our players have, like one top 10 guy on his team that, okay, you feel good, and then there's to round it out. But he's got Devonta Smith, Kenneth Walker III, who I think is going to have a really great season. So I do think that's going to be pretty big. T. Higgins is keeping Jalen Hurts, and then he actually has probably the best defensive keepers in the league with Myles Garrett and Roquan Smith.
I think it's pretty crazy to see Emmett right next to him having Fred Warner and Agent Hutchinson, and then you have Dan Martins with Myles Garrett and Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Your first and your number 10 best defensive keepers, and then
That's true.
But then you look at the offensive players and go, wow, what a difference.
Mm-hmm. But I think he's a good spot in the draft with the 5th pick, knowing kind of the initial expectations of who's going to get drafted. I think you'll get a really good player for that type of long-term opportunities.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we're going to send these out post this premiere of this episode, and we want to hear from you. We want you to tell us how wrong Dan was, where he put you, and how you feel about the personal shots I think that most of you took. I don't think you should treat him with much respect during the draft, and I don't think we should just be handing players over to him Fitz like Sam Laporta. I just want to make that really clear this time around. I know Dan Martins feels the same way. So as a quick review, the power rankings to start the season pre-draft are Emmett, Dan Marks, who's it? Hardy, Kartik, Fitz, Steve, Daly, John, Scott, and Dan Martins.
Yeah.
That was great, Dan. Thanks for the keepers again. At the end of the day, though, now we're closing up. And I think what we want to do going forward, everybody, is we'll do a little bit of trivia. Dan will give me some trivia questions because I know almost as much as Scott. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do. And he'll ask the question. You can pause, try to end it. You can try to take a guess of what you think the answer is. We know you love your trivia. We send you trivia questions and our picture round every single week. So we know you're going to enjoy this. So, Dan, hit me. What you got?
Yeah, so we went through keepers, and it's the NFL. There's stats like crazy that you can work with. And I was thinking about the aspect of past performance and what you think your team is capable of doing. And one of the biggest drivers each year is going to be running backs. Who's going to be the number 1 running back? And how do you feel coming off of Saquon Barkley's season last year? What he's going to do this year? You feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
Right? So there's an interesting aspect to that, which is I've got the last 11 years of number one running backs here.
Okay.
Only one person has repeated as the number one running back, has gone back to back.
Yeah.
In the past 11 years. Who do you think it is?
Jonathan Stewart, Carolina running back. Is that right?
We'll try one more time.
So not Jonathan Stewart.
Not Jonathan
Okay,
Stewart.
not Jonathan Stewart. So I got to really think. And they did back-to-back seasons
Yep, as the number one fantasy
as
running
a
back.
number one fantasy. So there's. I'm thinking it's also the only workhorse for the longest period of time. Like, it's probably not right. Is it Ezekiel Elliott?
It is not. He's actually never finished as the number one running back.
Cowboys. And is it Adrian Peterson?
Adrian Peterson. No.
It's not Adrian. Okay,
No.
so I don't.
We're going back to 2015 here. It was
Okay.
kind of done by then.
Oh, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Forgot the year. I don't know. Who you got?
No?
No?
All right.
So me see your name.
only-
It's like every single running back I can think of. I could do that, but the
Take a
list
long
isn't
time.
that long either.
No, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Scott got this trivia on his first guess.
What?
Yeah, that's right. He was on his list, apparently. It's Todd Gurley. So Todd Gurley in 2018 finished the number one running back. In 2019, he finished number one again.
Okay. Todd Gurley. And then disappear off the face of the earth.
Yeah, his career was quick, swift, but excellent.
Yeah. Is he all family?
He actually might
His stats
end up
are
being-
weird, man.
Because the NFL is also weird too. If you're the best player for even a brief period of time, you can make it.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
So I'll just do a run through of each and then where they finished the next season ranking. 2015 Le'Veon Bell. He was number one the following season, 48th. Devonta Freeman.
Oh, I felt that one. I remember that. I felt that one.
Devonta Freeman, 2016, finished sixth the following year.
I don't even know who that is.
Running back on the Falcons, Scott had him.
Okay.
David Johnson, 2017, he finished as the 118th running back the next year. You either get injured,
He got hurt.
well,
Yeah.
and you run 350
Yeah.
and then you get hurt the next year or whatever might happen. Todd Gurley, the following year, he finished first again. Then he finished 14th. Christian McCaffrey in 2020, he finished 53rd the following season. Alvin Kamara in 2021 finished 8th the following season. Jonathan Taylor, 2022, finished 34th the next season. Austin Eckler, 23, finished 28th the following season. Back to Christian McCaffrey, 2024, finished 72nd the following season. So you just kind of see the pattern of heavy workload, gets it done, and then typically they either get hurt or they drop at least 20 spots. Which is what we're seeing. Just a couple guys only dropped. 3 guys dropped single digits.
Okay.
So, that's one of the things there. And then the other thing that when we look at the draft, I mean, these players are kept anyway, but only one running back over the past 20 years has finished as the number one running back while over 27 years of age.
Over 27 in the last 20
Over
years.
27. And here's why that's interesting. Saquon just turned 28. You got Derrick Henry, Kamara, all of them. They're older.
Is the answer Adrian Peterson?
No, but you're in the right ballpark. So it was
Is another
2007. It was in 2007. Another workhorse. It would have been between Adrian Peterson and Tomlinson in the early 2000s of which one you're going to draft. Tomlinson.
Oh, I genuinely forgot about LaDainian Tomlinson.
Forgot about
As a
LaDainian
human being.
So, yeah.
I have not thought about that individual in a very long time.
Yeah. And then here I've got 2 more facts that are just kind of aspects of that and why that impacts running backs. So over the last 20 seasons, not a single running back with an ADP outside the top 40 has ever finished number 1. Trevor Hubbard's number 41. So, these are just things. And Ray Rice in 2011 was the only one of the last 17 RB1s to total more than 343 touches the season before.
What happened after that?
Yeah, people make
Women in an
mistakes.
elevator.
But 15 of the last 17 had fewer than 330 regular season touches the year before they finished number 1. So it's that back-to-back workload that it's rough. It's hard to recover, and Saquon went all the way to the Super Bowl and had to help carry that film.
Yeah.
So it's just aspects of that impacts keepers and
I believe in Saquon Barkley though. So who's keeping him again? Is that
Hardy?
Hardy. I think that's going to work out. I believe in Saquon.
I think he's still going to be a top 5 running back.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there's not.
I think the world wants good things for him. I think
I
it'll
agree
just kind of work out the way it should.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So I think we're going to close this up, Dan. I think this was a great first go at this.
Mhm.
Can you just remind everybody of when the draft is, what they should bring,
Sure.
where is it going to be?
Yeah.
I
So
will be there.
the draft is
Mark will
Sunday,
be there.
August 31st. It will be at my parents' house again. Hopefully, it'll be sunny. We can be on the deck. I will bring coffee and donuts as always. I would recommend bringing a sheet of paper with players on it. I would recommend your keepers, so that way you know who's already in what positions you need. Bring a fun, saucy attitude as always. I think the best part is making fun of each other's picks.
So what time does it start? Because there's some people that
It will start
sleep
at 11 a.m. Emmett doesn't have a pick until like the 4th round.
Oh, okay.
So actually, Emmett can. So the draft starts at 11 a.m. for Emmett. His first pick is the 24th pick, 23rd pick in the draft. Sorry, he is the 23rd pick in the draft. Will be his first pick in the 3rd round. So Emmett can sleep for probably another half hour.
Yeah.
So maybe 11:30.
So we'll start promptly at 11.
Promptly at 11. Martins will be in North Carolina. You will be likely in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. I mean, there's opportunities. Both. Emmett needs 3 picks in the draft. He's short 3 picks. Daly and I both have 2 extras. So,
We'll see how we go.
yeah, maybe make a phone call or text message or an Instagram story. I don't know, whatever
All right.
it takes.
Great. Well, everyone, that's Small Claims, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Appreciate your time and happy hunting. Good luck.